love yourself. I almost dropped everything. Hi there, best friends, and welcome to my sleepover. If you came to this video, you've probably heard the phrase, you have to love yourself. Exclamation mark, period, no elaboration. But how do you do it? So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about I started loving myself and how you can too. For the first part of this video, I'm gonna tell you guys my story, and then I'm gonna give you guys 4 different realizations that you need in order to love yourself. Let's get into this video. No scripts, nothing. Let's just talk about it. So I always felt very insecure about not being good enough for the people that I loved and then the guys that I liked, and that was always making me compare myself to the people that were in their lives, compare myself to the people that I saw around me, as well as just like personality wise. I always had this kind of like fear of abandonment, but I definitely think that I really got to the point where I can truly say that I really love myself. I'm so confident in myself. I can be myself, and whoever doesn't like that can get out of the room. So I think I got to the point, mostly the result of my when that ended, it was a huge wake-up call for me, because everything else during that time in my life was terrible. Like, my life was burning up in flames, my mental health was burning up in flames. It was the worst period of time, but I was like, okay, as long as I have him, it's all fine, I don't care. And when he decided that it wasn't working for him, I was left alone with myself. I was like, I have no one. The only person that I have right now is me, and I really hate the only person that I have. And here's kind of when my first realization comes. You're the only person who's gonna be with you 24/7 till the end of your life. You are quite literally stuck with yourself. So with this thing, you get 2 things to think about. First of all, you're someone who's always there for you. Like, you have done so much for yourself. Why would you treat someone who's always there for you, always sticking with you no matter what, so poorly? Imagine yourself as if it's like a third party. If there was a different person who was always there for you, who was always by your side, who always stuck with you throughout every single crisis in your life, would you treat them as badly as you treat yourself? As well as you're stuck with yourself. There's no getting rid of yourself, because you can't escape yourself, because you're you. So might as well make the most of it. And the second thing that also comes with you like being the only one who is gonna be in your life forever is the thing that the people that you meet in your life, the people who are gonna hate on you, the people who you really want to impress right now. Maybe you like this guy, and if he doesn't like you back, you might think it's the end of the world. Or if your boyfriend broke up with you that you really loved, you might think it's the end of the world because they were your world. But in the grand scheme of life, those people, they're gonna come and go out of your life. So what this person thinks of you right now, or what this person said to you right now, it's so freaking temporary. So get those words out of your head, just like those people get out of your life. Whoever doesn't stay there, as long as you stay there, is not as important. The second realization that I want to talk about is about the second reason for self-hate. When you compare yourself a lot to other people, it obviously leads to self-hate. I used to like this guy who didn't like me back, but he had a crush on this girl who was probably a complete opposite of me. If you watch my channel, you know me. I love dressing up, I love makeup, I'm super social, I'm outgoing, but she was more like never wore any makeup, a shy girl, always wore one hoodie to school, used to never talk to people, and I started hating myself because I was not like her, even though I liked the way I was. But I was like, if he likes her, then there's something wrong with me. And at some point, I was with my best friend in a bathroom, and I'm just like freaking crying in there. Why doesn't he like me? There must be something so wrong with me. The stall door opens, some random girl walks out of there, and she walks towards me, and she's like, hey, you look amazing. I don't understand how you can even be thinking about that guy. I wish I looked like you. And then she smiles at me, and then she walks out, and I'm like, you wish you looked like me? Wait, what? So here's the thing, you guys. There are just as many people wishing they were you as there are people that you wish you were. Like, let that sink in for a freaking moment. You might not believe that. You might be like, no, this video is freaking like talking I don't know. But trust me, no matter who you are, there is someone who looks at you and they're like, wow, I wish I was her. Beauty is so subjective. Just think about the beauty standards around the world. You might not know this, but there are places in the world where wearing as many iron rings on your neck is a sign of beauty. Also varies from person to person. So why would you feel not beautiful based on this one stupid simplistic definition that someone gives you or that you must have given yourself? And the fourth one, by far, I think my favorite one, is think about the thing that you're insecure about. For me, personally, I'm really insecure about my nose. I used to think bridge is too thick and like, what is this bone and stuff like that. So think about that thing. Then think about your whole body. That thing in the context of your whole body. Think about its size and look at how small that thing actually is. Why would you let such a small thing prevent you from loving the person who's always there for you 24/7? And if you want to hear more about confidence, you guys can watch this video. If you're worried about someone not liking you back and that's something that is bringing you down, then you can watch this video. And if you want to watch my whole videos playlist, then you can go to this playlist. I love you guys so much. You are the best. I love you guys.